Good morning, good afternoon. Hope you're having a great day, whatever you're doing, whatever you might be doing. I am on a walk with my son. As usual, you can probably hear the birds in the background. You should know, maybe I'll take a picture and put it up as a background, but you should know that I'm walking amongst some very tall, beautiful trees. The sun is out and it's gorgeous. Thank you, God. But right now I want to talk about maybe for 5 to 10 minutes about the gateway drug that led me to self-improvement, which led me to the red pill, which led me to a political shift, my own political views, which led me to religion. And I don't know where this beast is going. I don't know where we're going next, but that gateway drug was the 5x5 strength training program. I'd heard of it when I was in my early 20s. Never bothered to search what it really meant, but I heard, hey, if you're in the mood to lift weights, now's the time, or this is a good program for a beginner. And that's all I knew. And so I basically, I think how old was I? 20. I was 27 when I got out of a terrible relationship. So glad I'm out of it. And later that year, or actually, to be honest, I think it was the following year, I started working at a company with kids who were 10 years younger than me in their mid and early 20s, and all of them were in great shape, or at least not a husky chubster like I was. I had a double chin. I was just on the cusp of being obese for my height. I think it was, I was 227, and I think 235 was where I was going to be considered obese. And I said, you know what, no more of this, and I'm going to lose all this weight, and then I'm going to start lifting and building it back up in the form of some muscle. And to lose all that weight, I did a strict diet, but I got down to 157 pounds from where I was, which was a shock to everyone who knew me. And to be honest, I was probably a little too skinny at that point, being 6'1". I did that by adhering to a 6-day no carb, low calorie diet. So high protein and fat. And that was mostly turkey and cheese and ground beef and cheese and eggs, that kind of stuff, right? So barely any carbohydrates. The 7th day though, cheat day, I went all out, like chips, frozen pizzas. I was smoking weed back then. So the munchies, having a ball every Sunday. But I lost a ton of weight, as I already told you. And then I decided, okay, this is as far as I'm going with the fat burning and the weight loss. Now I'm going to build up the muscle. And what I did is I looked up that 5x5 program. This required a gym membership because it's a barbell program. If you don't know what a barbell is, it's the bar that you put weights on when you're bench pressing, if you remember bench press from high school. And I looked up the program. I said, okay, I literally watched the videos on the stronglifts.com website. I think it's stronglifts.com. I will certainly link it here because it's life-changing. I downloaded the app. I paid the $10 premium. I think he's probably charging a monthly fee now for it, which sucks if it's true, but the app is awesome. The website is so detailed with information. Like, you could spend a day reading everything, but you can basically do this program without a personal trainer, and I highly recommend you do because personal trainers suck. Most of them do not. Not all of them. The ones I know, they don't want you deviating from whatever they tell you because they want you a reoccurring revenue and do not want you getting too strong and eventually getting rid of them. Mostly like a therapist. A therapist wants to get in your brain once a week and doesn't want to totally fix you. Otherwise, no more money. You got to always keep that in mind about therapists and personal trainers and people you're paying on a reoccurring basis to solve a problem for you. You do need that problem to be solved. Anyway, the 5x5 program centers around squat, bench, deadlift, row, and the overhead press. And it is a super easy program. You do it 3 days a week for 45 minutes is generally how long it takes. You can do it even less than that if you're just starting, because you won't need to take breaks in between sets that are very long. So, I mean, your first time doing it, you could probably, if you're doing just the empty bar, some pretty lightweight, which is fine. I started with the empty bar to be humble. You can do it in 20 minutes. It'll take 45 minutes to an hour at max when you get really heavy weights. But essentially the program is a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing. Tuesday, Thursday, and the weekends are days you do not lift. You are not to be lifting. Yeah, and then the workout always starts with squats, but it alternates between workout A or 1 and workout B or 2. Workout 1, workout 2. And always starts with squats, but workout 1 being squats, bench, row. Workout 2 being squats, overhead press, deadlift. And then on strong lifts, he does advocate throwing in dips on a rack, or on one of them. And I think it's workout A, you do dips at the end, and workout B, you do chin-ups or pull-ups on the end. And that's for your arms, so your arms can get some strength and some good aesthetics. Now, it is definitely not an aesthetics program. Like, if you want to look like The Rock, or you want to look like your favorite bodybuilder, you're going to eventually stop doing this program and you're going to switch to like a split routine. But if you just want to get mad strong and mad bulky and look like a real good, tough man that people are not going to fuck with, this is a great program. There is literally nothing better out there than deadlift and squat. I think some people would say squat is king. Some people would say deadlift is king. Why not just two kings? If you're going to do anything, I would say probably squat, because squat is the biggest testosterone releaser, because the quads are your biggest muscle in your body. So when you work them out, your body produces more testosterone than if you were to work out your shoulders, which is probably your smallest muscle in your body. And you'll see that because your overhead press weight is always going to be way lower than your squat and your deadlift. Like, good luck getting past, 150 or 160 pounds on an overhead press, even for a single rep. While at the same time, you'll probably be able to squat, 315 or maybe even just 405, 4 plates on your quads. Anyway, I don't think I should get too detailed in the 5x5 workout. It's not my job to tell you how to do it. That information is all over the website, the internet. Yeah, the website that I've posted here, but also on the internet, other variations of the 5x5 workout. But I would keep it super simple, and I'm totally shilling for stronglist.com. They're not a paid sponsor. I just think that that guy, Mehdi, he's a Belgian, Moroccan guy. He changed my life. Like, look, I'm gonna be honest. I was always pretty good with women, but I did like 200% better with women after this, because I had that appearance, and that confidence you get from lifting weights will propel you into doing so many other things and not caring about what other people think, putting you in a truly don't give a fuck mode, which is Red Pill 101. Once you can get to an authentic don't give a fuck mode, life is so much more liberating and free. I don't give a fuck who I offend anymore. I don't give a fuck if I offend my girlfriend. That's why she likes me. You know what I mean? It's liberating. But that is the gateway drug. That is what led me to other topics, other red pill topics, which eventually shifted my view on politics, which eventually changed my view on religion. I think that is a much longer story. A lot of that is in my testimony on how I became a Christian. But in that testimony, I did not talk about my overall self-improvement journey, which started with this workout. Actually, now come to think of it, I think it actually started when I somehow, by some miracle, stumbled upon the Red Pill subreddit, which of course is quarantined now because Reddit doesn't want you to know about these ideas. Reddit is backed by China and the CIA. They don't want you to know about how you can upgrade your life and become a better man. They're still trying to destroy the American family. And the way to destroy the American family is to destroy the man, so you can't have red pill knowledge. I don't know if the subreddit's been deleted. I think it's still there. But what you do is you go to reddit.com/r/theredpill, and you do not post anything. You do not read the posts first. You go straight to the sidebar and say first, I think there's a section first time here. There's a ton of reading material. It will take you days, maybe a week or so to read through everything, but you need to. It'll change your life. It'll change your aspect on things, but you'll see that the one theme over and over and over again is, do you even lift, bruh? It will be the first thing that everybody on TRP who is new sees as what to do first, and it will be the first thing that people tell you. When people go to the Ask TRP subreddit, which is r/AskTRP, to ask questions, because you're not supposed to post questions in the first subreddit. It's very structured like that. People will always come with problems, and the first thing that they are asked or told is to lift weights. And there is a reason for that. You need to increase your testosterone naturally, and you need to be the strongest you can be mentally and physically. Man, this is a topic that I love talking about, but at the same time, I can't talk about it in public because the red pill is, labeled by leftists and liberals as misogynist. And you can't be misogynist or you will get fired from your job. Somebody will tell your employer, did you know that so-and-so is a misogynist? So he's a sexist. He hates women. You can't be labeled that. So you have to be, remember when you get red pilled, you have to be very calm about the newfound knowledge. You can't go spreading it everywhere because you'll ruin your relationships, which some of them can be ruined and you might not care, but some of them might be the relationships that put food on your table. So be very careful. I'm going way segueing here, probably could merit 10 videos. This video is really just supposed to be about 5x5, but it is the gateway drug to self-improvement. Okay? Stronglifts.com. The app, Stronglifts app, it's like, I think the icon is a red. If you want to identify it when you see it on the App Store, Google Strong, or search for the App Store Stronglifts or 5x5, and I think it's if I'm looking here, where is it? Yeah, it's a red 5x5 and a white background. You'll see it. Get to a gym. 24-hour fitness is perfect for this. You can't do this at Planet Fitness though, because as soon as those weights get heavy, they're going to ring that alarm and judge you and tell you to leave. Anyway, that is my testimony about 5x5 and the gateway drug of weightlifting. I have been in a shutdown for what seems like 2 months now, and I have to get a barbell. There's just no other way to look at it. I'm thinking about posting a video of myself, though I'm really not trying to give away my identity, but thinking about posting a video of how you can do a 5x5 style workout at home, but without a barbell. Even sandbags, yeah, you could get sandbags, but a duffel bag holding sandbags is super awkward. And I don't think, you'll do the right grip. I can't recommend a barbell enough. I'm going to look into getting a power rack or some kind of squat rack for the garage. I'm just getting super tired of not being able to lift weights. I lift the water jugs and that's good for now, but yeah, I'm ready to get back on a real weightlifting program again. Anyway, long video, guys. Let me know what you think. I know I've segued. Be curious to hear your topics. Curious to hear your thoughts on my topic, and have a good day.